Right now, Utah's exceptional drought is forcing a lot of cities to cut back on water use.
That's right. In Eden, they've dramatically raised the water rates. The Eden Water Works Board tells Fox 13's HAILEY Higgins they had to do it to remind users to conserve. It's a story you'll only see right here.
Eden sits above Pineview Reservoir here in Weber County, but that is not the source of water for this community. It's groundwater and snow melt, and it's drying up.
This is the pump house. This is the well. We had to turn these on in May, 2 months early.
Rod LACKEY heads Eden Water Works.
I had never heard of that happening.
Since 1861, water for shareholders comes from Burnett Springs. And during this exceptional drought, its output is just half for this time of year.
Even if the river's not running, you'd have, pools.
Near the well, the North Fork of the Ogden River is dry too.
If we have another bad winter, it's pretty scary, so we're just being careful.
Careful by implementing a 400% rate hike for shareholders who use more than 20,000 gallons of culinary water.
We just increased the price to a point where we're hoping people think that maybe I don't need to water that acre of grass.
As a nonprofit water company owned by shareholders, users pay some of the lowest prices in the state.
It's time for Utahns to start thinking about water really being valuable and being charged as if water matters, which is what our future holds.
Utah Rivers Council promotes water sustainability. Executive Director FRANKEL says the drought is forcing other water managers to consider charging more.
There's a lot of need to raise water rates in Utah because we have some of the least expensive water rates in the entire U.S. And that explains why we have America's #1 highest municipal water use in the entire nation.
LACKEY says 75% of shareholders won't be paying more in Eden. Rates stay in place until the drought improves.
Hopefully, this is getting everybody, at least in the thought process of conserving water.
Now, water managers are urging most people in Utah to only water their lawn twice a week, meaning if it's not brown by now, you're watering too much. Reporting in Eden, HAILEY Higgins, Fox 13 News, Utah.